Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah, the teacher behind It's a Teacher's Life by Sarah O. In today's video, I'm going to combine my Teacher Cafe series with the I Teach Too tag. The tag was started by none other than Too Cool for Middle School. She is such a lovely YouTuber and Instagrammer. I am a devoted follower, so definitely go check her out. I will leave links to her channel as well as her Instagram down below. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope you like the content. I will leave links to my most recent videos down below. I will leave links also to my other social media accounts as well as my TPT store and my Amazon store. I decided to go ahead and get on the bandwagon and film this video because although it's been 3 weeks and I was like, no, it's probably too late and these videos are getting old, they're actually not. There's another round of videos that I just noticed. I just got out of work. I am teaching summer school and I was like, you know what? I already had my drink. Let's film a Teacher Cafe video and let's do the I Teach Too tag. So let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1 is, what do you teach and where? I am currently teaching 3rd grade and I am teaching in the state of Maryland. I have been teaching 3rd grade for, not 3, I was about to say 3 years, but I've been teaching 3rd grade for 5 years. And I've also taught 4th and 5th grade as well. Question number 2 is, how long have you been teaching? I have been teaching for a total of 7 years. I'm getting ready to start my 8th year at a new school. If you haven't watched my video about changing schools but not changing grades, I will leave a link down below for you to watch as well. Question number 3 is, did you always know you wanted to be a teacher? The short answer is yes. The long answer is ever since I was little. I always chose playing teacher over many things, many a days. But also when I think about it, like my high school experience and my college experience, in my high school they offered a child development course, which I was really interested in because like I kind of already knew I wanted to work within a school since my older sister was a teacher already. So I took the course and I really liked it. I was really good at it and I decided to pursue it in college. And I remember just like going in to volunteer for my sister. I would get goosebumps when I entered schools and I just kind of knew that that's where I belonged and that that's where my calling was. Question number 4 is, what is your typical teacher outfit of the day video? This question is, the answer is really embarrassing for me because if you were to walk into my closet right now, all you're going to see is an entire shelf of black pants, black leggings, black slacks, black sweatpants, black shorts, you name it, I have it in black. I am big on wearing black pants. I just don't wear sweatpants or shorts to work. I used to be a good dresser when I first started teaching. I would wear like dresses and statement necklaces and jewelry and rings. Even in the winter, I would wear a scarf, like a really cute scarf that went with my outfit, and I would stick a brooch, and I would rotate the brooches out throughout the week. It was just, I was all about looking really nice and professional, and now I'm just like, as long as I have my black slacks, a nice top, and some flats, I'm good to go. Question number 5 is, what do you usually bring for lunch? And the answer is, whatever it is I'm in the mood for. If I had a really long day, I'm going to come home and totally not even think about the next day. I'm going to come home, cook dinner, and if there are leftovers, I'll pack that. If I don't have any leftovers, I will typically wake up in the morning in a rush and just put anything I can find inside of my lunch bag and head out the door. But to be honest, I think that happens more frequently than not because I love going to California Tortilla and ordering the, the Southwest chicken salad and chips and queso. Love it, love it, love it. I did that a lot. Question number 6 is, what is one of your favorite books about teaching? This one would have to be The Book Whisperer. So in my master's program, I was assigned like book after book after book, and I really enjoyed a lot of them, but the one that really stuck out was The Book Whisperer by Donalyn Miller. And I also think it was because around that time, the Lettered Classroom had been talking about the book, and it was really like big on Instagram and YouTube, and a lot of people were reading it and recommending it. Anyway, I got an opportunity to read the book as part of one of the classes, and I really loved her idea about developing, you know, really good like lifelong readers. And I like that she like put anecdotes and things that you could do to establish a classroom library in order to make it like interest-based, and it's not all about, you know, what reading level a child is. It's about what they want to read and giving them the opportunity within the class time to do it. There's also a second book written by her that I ended up purchasing as well, but I never got around to reading it. Hopefully I can get to it this summer. It's called Reading in the Wild, and I can't wait to read that book. I definitely recommend both of them. Question number 7 is, what is one of your favorite teacher movies? I don't really recall watching a lot of teacher movies. I remember watching Freedom Writers, but the one that really stands out is Stand and Deliver, and that one is by, what's his name? Edward James Olmos, and he plays the role of a real life teacher. I know the artist, but I don't know the teacher. That is so sad. I think his name is like James Escalante. Jamie Escalante, who was a teacher based in California who was given like this really tough crowd of a class. It was all about believing in your students and setting high expectations. And what I liked about the movie is that his class actually went from like being low achievers to like high achievers, and they ended up passing like the big state exam. And then there's like a plot twist where the county officials believe that they cheated because they did so well on the test, and so the kids were really upset, but they decided to go ahead and retake the test with like other people as proctors, and turns out that they still did really well and they passed the test. And so you should definitely watch the movie. It's definitely a good one to watch. Sorry about that, my iPad totally gave out on me. Let's see. Question number 8 is, who was your, gosh, I feel like the lighting is, ooh, that lighting is nice. I'm using my tablet now, my Surface tablet. I was using my iPad. Gosh, sorry. I'm totally distracted right now. Question number 8 is, who was your favorite teacher? I can think of like 2 really good teachers, and almost for the same reason. My first grade teacher was the first one, and the reason why is because now that I think back, she was actually a really good communicator, and I feel like in that way she showed that she cared about her students as well as me. My parents' first language was Spanish, and I think what helped was the fact that she knew Spanish, so she was able to communicate with them. So she would just kind of be on top of it, everything, and anytime we bumped into her because she lived nearby, she was just always so very kind and warm and genuine about it, and she always remembered my name. I haven't seen her in a really long time, but I do know she still works for the county, and she may even still be at the same school. The second teacher was also because she showed how much she cared about me. I just remember one instance where she had a parent conference with my mom, and she expressed to her how I was like really quiet and I wasn't asking questions, and I didn't really know how important it was until she brought it to my attention. My mom came home and told me, and I did something about it the following day, and she came up to me, like not in front of everyone, and praised me and made me feel so good about it. And I appreciate her for that, because she accepted me as I was, and but she showed me that I needed to have other qualities, and she didn't do it in a way that embarrassed me. She's also still in the county, and I believe she is now a principal at a school. It tastes too sugary now. There's no ice. Anyway, question number 9 is, who are some of your favorite teacher YouTubers, Instagrammers? Hands down, Too Cool for Middle School is one of my favorite YouTubers and Instagrammers. I feel like she has a lot of really good ideas and really good thoughts that she puts out there, and she's very positive. I also love her Instagram account. She loves to share videos about her daily life on Instagram, and her son is so adorable. I swear I have baby fever every time I see him. And then what else? Who else? I just remember August 2015, I was sitting on my couch, my husband and I were watching TV, and like, ding, the light went on, and I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do teacher stuff on YouTube. I just didn't know what to do and how to do it. And I went to YouTube to see if there was anybody or anything already there. And I came across the Lettered Classrooms video of her What's in My Bag, and then A Cozy Classroom as well. And I was instantly hooked. They were my first 2 YouTubers. And when I saw those videos, I was like, I could not believe it was already there. And it had been there for such a long time. So I just knew that that was what I wanted to do next. I definitely credit what I do and how I do it to them, and I definitely appreciate them. There's a lot of ruckus out there and upstairs. People are coming home now. Question number 10 is, what is one of your best classroom management tips? This answer is going to sound totally cliche, but even when I thought that I had classroom management down, what I learned from last year was establishing positive and strong relationships with your students as well as your parents are going to be key and vital to any classroom management that you have. And even though, you know, a kid or two or three don't want to give in and they don't want to be your friend and they don't want to be nice and they have those strong personalities, giving up on them is not an option. And making sure that they know that you're there for them because you care and being genuine about it is going to make things a whole lot better than what they could be if you give up on them. And if you decide, well, you don't want to be nice, you don't want me to be your friend, then forget it. That is not going to work in your favor. And I would also say, like, create those relationships because you really want to, not because you have to, because kids can sense how genuine you are. So that would be my first and foremost tip for classroom management. Last but not least, question number 11 is, what is one reason you decided to become a teacher? The reason why I decided to become a teacher was because I just felt like it was my calling. I had a lot of great teachers in the county that I grew up in, and I'm fortunate enough to be part of that county. My sister's a teacher, my cousin, my brother-in-law, I have a cousin who's a teacher, and then another cousin who's studying to be a teacher, and it's just almost like teaching is in our blood. But I just had that feeling every time I entered an elementary school as a volunteer or as a student teacher or for some kind of class assignment or an event for one of my nieces or nephews. I just had that feeling that that's where I belonged and that that's where I would be. And I am so proud to say that that's where I'm at. I'm living my dream, to be honest. This is my dream job and I'm doing it. And I hope to be doing it for a long time to come, because being an educator is something that I'm very proud of, and it's not the easiest job, but it's definitely very rewarding. So with that said, I am going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking it out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Please comment down below and don't forget to click the subscribe button. I'm also on Instagram and I have a TPT store. I'll have all the links down below so that you can check them out. Just click on show more.